Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Shake your little piece. Wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you little piece. Wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you little piece. Wanna see some more?
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me?
It's week 16.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So the Commanders make their way out on offense for the first time here. And it's the rookie Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick, leading the way.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week. But all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. And then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Daniels from the gun on third down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Here now, Jalen Hurts.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 carries, 54 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
Throwing is Hurts. That's caught. It's the former Colt, Paris Campbell. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
The Eagles sit 13-1 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hurts.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Sliding out of the pocket. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Muscling free near the 40.
And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now.
Here's Daniels. He'll get this complete to Senate, the tight end.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
Daniels looking to throw.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. These two teams met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Rolling to... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Dorrance Armstrong. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
In motion left, that's Crowder.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. He's into space past the 25.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 18.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now a give, running left is Harris.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Najee Harris His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
They'll look to throw again. Looking here for Smith downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And he goes out right around the 39.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. To throw is Daniels.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Zach Bond in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. They'll roll him out right. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Hey, 73. Right.
They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
73. Going silver, right?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Slot man moves right.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. So that touchdown pass number 51 for him on the year. And it moves him past 2 guys at 50, 2 of the best ever, Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Brady had 50 in 2007, and Mahomes did it in 2018. Hurts will throw.
That's caught at the 1.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
Would have moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
Here we go.
To the air goes Daniels. Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch.
That heavy out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Now 2nd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete to Zacchaeus.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Come on.
Now Daniels.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
So now on 4th down, Washington will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. Hopkins' kick is good.
And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Hurts.
He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. Barkley again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Here's Daniels.
This one caught by Crowder.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Daniels looking to throw.
His throw incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
It's brought in by Harris. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 58 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16.
Back now at Commanders Field.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
They keep it with Barkley on first down.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Now a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Hurts.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Dancing to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Barkley inside handoff. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Able to get away. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
Go Silver, right?
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Paris Campbell, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays. And that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Now Washington down by 11, 2:23 to play. They're going to need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Come on, come on.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Dustin Hopkins now for the Washington field goal. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts him back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts. But without that 3rd one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That one looks like he'll throw here. Campbell making the catch. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. A handoff. Barkley running left. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
Miami. Pound up, Miami.
Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a... And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To the air goes Daniels. He's got McLaurin. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2nd and 3. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Clock, and now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Here's first down. Now Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down.
Here we go. Shot.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
2 in, 2 up, back ends, moved up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want.